Hey kids, so here's your safety tip for today. Make sure your hands and your arms and shit are out of the way of the cutting direction of your grinder. Let me show you what happened. So I was trying to make a scissor lift, and there's the remnants of my attempt. It didn't work out. So there is my roll around table that I had before. You guys saw it before. It had the big white top sitting way over there. And so I said, to hell with it. I'm just going to go get a scissor lift from Harbor Freight. 200 bucks. It's completely overkill. It's the 1 ton freaking, or not 1 ton, 1,000 pounds of lifting capacity. Damn thing weighs a ton. So I had my table on it, and I'm tacking it along here, and yeah, there's all my blood, because apparently my damn grinding wheel got caught, and you can kind of see a little piece of it right there, and you can see that the little opening. So my hand, I'm pretty sure it was about right here. This is where I was resting it. And I had the grinder in my other hand. And when it caught, it spun it out of my hand and right into my wrist. Dumbass. But my God, it was an instantaneous bloodbath through here. I thought for sure I had chopped off my arm. I mean, it was instant. Just fucking blood everywhere. So I go running into the house. I'm like, Cindy, come help me right now. I thought for sure I'd cut an artery. There was so much blood on the ground. I walked in, and fortunately enough, it's just a cut. It's not real deep, so I don't think it needs stitches. But what was painful is that it actually hit my arm. So I'm not sure if it was just the remnants of the cutting wheel that's left in on the grinder, and it just physically hitting my wrist, because the bone is really sore. It didn't go that deep. I mean, it bled for a little bit. I mean, all this blood was everywhere. I was like, oh, Jesus. I cut my goddamn arm off. But no. So, a little direct pressure, and it stopped. And it hasn't bled really at all. So, I was wearing glasses and all this stuff and doing everything as right as I could, and it still fucked up. So just be aware, and when you're grinding and stuff, make sure somebody's home. Make sure somebody knows that you're out there. Because if I did cut off my arm, I had been in a whole heap of shit. But anyway, I'm doing all right, so we're going to get back on this project, and I'll show you what's going on after the fact. Stay safe! And so now I've had time to relax for, 4 or 5 hours after getting my arm cut and beat. We figured that since the cutting wheel had shattered, it was just the little bits and pieces on the grinder that actually cut my arm. But fuck, it feels like, well, it did hit it. It hit it really hard. So that's actually the pain that I'm feeling. I mean, I got a pretty good gash in there. But it is what it is. But since it was busted, if it were whole and had caught, it probably would have cut right down to the bone on that. So, good news, bad news.